What happens when neighbors complain about zoning infractions? Imagine you're enjoying your rental property when suddenly a neighbor raises concerns about something they believe breaks local rules. What actually happens next? When neighbors complain about zoning infractions, it triggers a process that involves local officials checking if the law has been broken. These officials, often called zoning or code enforcement officers, will visit the property to see if the complaint is valid. Zoning laws are rules that control how land can be used. They cover things like how big a building can be, how many people can live there, parking spaces, and what activities are allowed. If the officials find a violation, they will notify the property owner. The owner then usually gets a set amount of time, often around 30 days, to fix the problem. For example, if a rental property is being used for a business that's not allowed in that zone, the owner might have to stop the activity or change the property. If the owner ignores the notice, fines can start piling up quickly. These fines can be hundreds of dollars each day until the issue is resolved. In some cases, the local government might issue a cease and desist order, which means the owner must stop the illegal activity immediately. They might also be asked to make modifications to bring the property into compliance. If the violation is serious or dangerous, authorities could require the owner to remove non-compliant structures or even take legal action. This can include court orders or fines that keep increasing until the problem is fixed. When it comes to rental properties, the owner is usually held responsible for zoning violations, even if tenants cause the problem. Courts often hold property owners accountable because they have control over lease agreements and can enforce rules or evict tenants if needed. This helps keep neighborhoods safe and orderly. Unresolved zoning violations can hurt property values and lead to ongoing legal costs. If fines are not paid, the city might place a lien on the property or even start foreclosure proceedings to recover unpaid fines. That's why it's so important for rental property owners to stay informed about local zoning rules. Regularly checking that the property is compliant can prevent complaints and legal trouble. So, when neighbors complain about zoning infractions, it starts a formal process that can lead to fines, court orders, or required changes to the property. Owners should stay proactive and make sure their rental complies with all local laws to avoid these issues altogether.